Shellenberger Farm. This is Julie. I hope everybody's having a good day. It is very cold here in Missouri. We are having some record low, high temperatures this week, getting worse this weekend. So I'm going to spend some time inside today, and I've got quite a bit of cleaning I need to do around here to get ready to start some seeds inside. I will be starting tomatoes in the next week. I have a plan on doing a cold frame outside to get some a little in the ground a little early to get a jump start for the farmers market, to try to get tomatoes there earlier. People want the tomatoes early. So I'm just going to take you along with me today as I clean up this room and start getting set up for seed starting inside. These hidden chicks that I got from my mother-in-law. Hi, Phyllis. They've been outside. I brought them in for the winter just because it's so cold. Look how good they're doing. Got new shoots coming up. It's doing so good. I also store down here stuff for the farmer's market. So I've got like my cooler for eggs. Those are my egg cartons, the empty cartons. And then I've got these boxes. These things are wonderful. My dad, hi Dad, he first snagged me some of these from the grocery stores just to haul the produce back and forth to the market. Cost nothing. They're just gonna throw them in their cardboard crusher recycler. So that was great. So now they start getting old, I'll just recycle them. So I have several of these down here too. And I've also got, I pulled okra off last year and saved it. So I've got quite a bit of okra that I need to, they got all hard, so they're ready to bust up and save my own seeds. So we'll get those planted this spring as well. We won't do that till it gets a little bit warmer outside though. Several months from now. Sometimes, do you ever just feel like you just shuffle stuff from one place to another? I really think that's what I'm doing today. Honestly, I need to decide how many plants I'm going to start indoors this year. I've decided to turn my focus to fewer items for the farmers market. So instead of trying to do everything, I'm just going to focus on like 5 or 6 that have been good sellers. I have decided that I am not doing any kind of lettuce, spinach type of items. It's just too labor intensive with the cleaning and getting it dry and then getting it packaged for the price that you sell it for. If I grow any, it's going to be because I'm growing it for my chickens or for the goats to eat. But it's to sell at the farmer's market. I'm not going to do that this year. I'm going to go for the easy radishes. Those are a good seller. People like them. That's an easy, quick one to get in the garden and to produce. So let's see. I'm going to do radishes. I'm going to do onions. Those went over really well last year. I pulled some for green onions to eat, and then I let others go bulb out and had some good sized onions. I don't know, they were probably, maybe, baseball size. Some softball. And then, so let's see, radishes, onions, tomatoes, of course, tomatoes, and tomatoes. And then potatoes potatoes did really well last year. First time I've had success with them, and to this degree, when I planted them, I put them in some very loose soil, had a lot of mulch in it, and then I pulled them as new potatoes, so there wasn't a lot of digging. I literally like pulled the plant and took off the new potatoes, and I bagged them up and sold them at the market. They went over really well. And then I've already planted garlic. It's out there in the ground, so I'll have that. And then asparagus, we have that. We have asparagus, so because it's there and it just comes up every year, so I'll have that. And then okra. I really like the okra. I think it's a pretty plant. I love the flowers that it gets, the blooms. It's easy to harvest. People seem to like it. You know, if you get it at the right stage, if you get it a little early, while it's smaller, it doesn't get too big. And then also the goats loved it. So last year, after we were done with the garden, we just turned the goats in on it. So it's another food source for them. That's going to be pretty much it for the produce that I do at the market this year. And then I'll have my eggs, of course, and then I have my craft items, my crochet, and my mom crochets. Hi, Mom. She does these wonderful kitchen towels that people love, and then baby blankets and hats. And yeah, so we have a really good time at the market. But so anyways, for produce, I'm going to keep it simple this year. Not doing a whole lot. I'm not even doing cucumbers. At least I say I'm not. We'll see. I'm not planning on it unless there's just some space and I decide to put some in. I'm just not going to mess with all that other stuff. Haven't done zucchini in several years because I've had such a hard time with those squash bugs. If I do zucchini, it's going to be a few years. If you have recommendations on how to get rid of the squash bugs out of your garden, I'd love to hear it. I've tried various things, even like the little soapy water, the diatomaceous earth. I just haven't had any luck. So I just think my garden needs a few years rest. We also do have some blackberry bushes. So if there's enough to take to market, I will. But that's not what they're there for, really. I don't know, we usually just walk by and grab a few off and eat them. So they're not real large yet. And we have a few fruit trees, apple trees, and one peach tree. So if those would happen to produce, I'd take some of that to market. But we don't have enough trees. So I don't think I'm going to get that much. And it's probably just more for home consumption. So anyways, let's get these turned on and let's see how it goes. Make sure my lights work. If these three don't, I've got plenty more. Lights. All right, all three of my lights that I've picked out work. I'm going to shut them off. No need to leave them on. I am going to turn my heat mats on. I purchased some potting soil, some seed starting mix. It came, I got it from Amazon. So it's kind of cold, so I want to start planting next week. So I'm going to put the bags of soil here on the heat mats and let them get warm. So that way my soil is nice and warm when I get started. Put this up here. Maybe it'll inspire the seeds that I plant to grow. It can talk to them, be like, grow, grow. Okay guys, so I think that'll do it for today's video. Thank you for coming along with me as I cleaned up my little room here. So I'm getting ready to start seeds. I got the soil is on the heat mats. They're getting warm. So we'll be all ready next week. We'll get some tomato seeds in some dirt and we'll start watching them grow. So if you like these kind of videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, share it, leave some comments if you have any questions. Love to hear them. Learn along with me. So again, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.